Hello, it is Tuesday, July 9th now, and I just wanted to pop in with a small update because something bad has happened. So I was really excited to start reading Under the Surface for the Three of Cups card. The friendship prompt was really just looking forward to the Catacombs vibes, but it turns out I never requested this book from Penguin Teen. And I remember now that when that Google form came in and I was putting in my request, it wouldn't submit. So I was like, oh, it's not working. I'll just do it later. And guess who never did it later? So I don't currently have this book. I did request it again, but it will take them a while to send it to me, if they even do at this point, because it's really close to the publication date, so they might not. And I'm devastated. Catacomb Girl Summer. But it's okay. I started reading the Holly horror sequel instead. It's called The Longest Night, which is also a Penguin Teen arc. I read the first one last year and was shocked with actually how much I enjoyed it. It's about a teenage girl who moves into a house, discovers it's haunted, and she develops all of these connections with like this missing girl who lived there in the 80s and also a missing girl from the 1800s. It has really good fun haunted house vibes, but also like, what is this hair doing? Oh my god, sorry about that. Anyways, it's also at times really surprisingly horrifying. And it's so funny that I'm reading this for this prompt because in the first chapter or two, the main character goes and gets a tarot card reading and they pull this exact card. This is like her exact tarot card that she gets pulled in the book. The Gas by Gusp. Anyways, other readathon updates. I finished House of Salt and Sorrow. Loved it, just like I loved it the first time. It was so good. And I really can't wait to read the sequel now. And I've started listening to the audiobook for Hula. I'm not very far in, but I'm really enjoying it. And we got our new weekly significator pull yesterday, which was The Fool. My card is The Little Mermaid for The Fool. The reading prompt for this is another book by a new to you author. So unfortunately, Holly horror will not count for that. Under the Surface would have counted for that. But Hula will also count for that. I'm not going to draw any more cards today until I finish one of the two I already have active. But I'm about to go around town a little bit, which will give me some good time to listen to an audiobook. I need to go browse around some stores and do a little shopping and pick out an outfit for my best friend's bachelorette party this weekend. We're supposed to be in all black, which I thought would be very easy for me because half of my closet is black, but it turns out not so much for the summertime, right? I have like black jeans, black pants. I even have black shorts, but they're shorts I only want to wear with tights underneath. So I need to find something that I'm not going to overheat in, you know, walking around a city with no air conditioning in the middle of July. Hold on, let me switch to my phone. So I have this top, which I really like. It has like, I also have these shorts that I also like, but I don't think I like these things together. Like, this is not a cute outfit, I don't think, for me. I'm gonna go see if I can find either some shorts that go better with the top or a top that goes better with the shorts. Or maybe if they have like a cute little dress or something. So yeah, I'm gonna go wander around town, listen to Hula, and I will update you the next time anything happens in the readathon. On the outfit hunt. I found this really cute lacy camisole for like €4 and I've been really wanting one of these anyway, and I was so happy to find a full-length freaking shirt. Like, you have no idea, I'm so happy about this. And then this little skirt, it skirts, which is so nice. They're perfect. And with this little belt, like, I just feel like it's so cute. And I also found a pair of shoes. I've been really wanting a pair of good sandals that are actually like fully strapped and supported so that I can like walk around town and stuff in them. And I just love that these are so strappy and chunky. They're gonna look so good. I'm so happy. Anyways, that's the update. morning. It is Friday, July 12th, and today I wanted to do a reading update and pull a few more tarot cards because tomorrow I'm going to be in Berlin for my friend's bachelorette party, and then on Sunday I'm going to be on the train back from Berlin. So now's my chance. I finished my audiobook of Hula, which I absolutely loved. This was so good. It follows a few generations of like mother-daughter relationships in this Hawaiian family, and you also learn about like the community that family is a part of and the history of Hawaii like as a kingdom in general, like it going from being its own sovereign kingdom to being like annexed by the United States. And it was so incredible to me how well these three layers of story like intertwined with each other. I thought this was so well put together and I was absolutely immersed. I cared so much about like the characters and the family, and I also was feeling so much, which is saying something because it's an audiobook and usually I struggle with that, but this had me by like every heartstring I can imagine and I just really enjoyed it. And that book covers the 7 of Cups challenge, which was the blind TBR pick, and it's also good for this week's Significator, which is a new to me author. I also finished Holly Horror The Longest Night, which was for the 3 of Cups challenge, a book with friendship. I will say I don't think the plot of this sequel was quite as fun as the first one was for me, but overall it still had all of the same like fun cheesy horror vibes that the first one had, and I really like how it wrapped up the story and gave us the closure that we needed from the first one. So yeah, those are complete, and I'm going to pull 2 more tarot cards to replace, especially since I have such long train and bus rides this weekend. So I'm gonna go with this. Oh, the Emperor. This is the first like major arcana and non-cups card that I've drawn in this readathon. The Emperor card in my tarot deck is King Arthur. It represents stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, and structure. And the challenge for this is to read a book with a 1-word title. I can't think of any off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna pull the next card and see what we get there. And it is the Knight of Swords. I guess our cup streak is over. The Knight of Swords in my deck is a Malaysian legend of a warrior named Hang Tuah. Intellect, bravery, confidence, and being action-oriented. And the reading challenge for this is a character who is on a mission or a quest. And remember how I couldn't read Under the Surface for the last challenge because I forgot to request it and I was devastated? Well, today, I received the email. They sent me the ARC so I can read this for this challenge because there is a group of friends that like get lost in the Paris catacombs, and one of them I guess is still above ground, and he's like on a mission to find them and rescue them because one of them is the girl he loves. So Catacomb Summer is back on. And then for the Emperor, I'm going to choose an audiobook. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one, Homeward. It sounds really good. It's set in 1962 in Georgia, and it says it is about the main character's path towards self-discovery and growth as she becomes involved in the civil rights movement. Okay, I think that those 2 should keep me pretty busy over the weekend, and they also both count for the current Significator if I can finish them before Sunday. But I should probably get a move on because today I have a lot to do. I have to write my entire section of the script for the conference presentation we're giving in Munich next week because we are rehearsing it on Monday and I'm gonna be gone all weekend. So today is the day for that. And then I also need to get ready for Berlin. I want to do my nails and like wash my hair, get packed, you know, and I also want to upload a video today. So I'm gonna go get started and I will keep you updated. Monday now. I am home from Berlin and I wanted to do a reading update and probably close out this week of the vlog. So I finished Under the Surface, which was for the Knight of Swords challenge and the Significator of the Fool. I am so happy that I got this book in time and I had such a great time reading it. I read the first half on the bus on the way to Berlin and then I finished the second half on the way home, and it was such a vibe. Actually, it was so funny because basically the plot of this is that they get invited to a party in the Paris catacombs and that's how they like get lost down there. And actually, after my friend's bachelorette party, she asked me if I wanted to come to like another party with her. It ended up being a rave inside a church, and when I say a church, I mean like one of these. Like the vibes, I can't even describe it. Like the fog machine and the strobe lights, and then in the background there's like this old Catholic cathedral. I was like, oh my god, this is like, wow. Just like the book I'm reading. It had like all of the undertones that I imagine the party in the Paris catacombs that I was picturing these characters in the book going to. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. And then the other one that I was supposed to read for this week's challenges, I did not start the audiobook for Homeward. I thought that I would listen to it on the bus and on the train, but I actually ended up sleeping more than I thought I would, which is a good thing because I definitely needed my rest. This trip was like, I got up at like 5 a.m. to leave Nuremberg, got to Berlin at like 3 p.m., did all of the bachelorette party activities, right? And then I actually left directly from the rave and just got on a train at like 3:30 in the morning to come home to Nuremberg, and got home at like noon. So yeah, even just like the few hours of sleep that I got on the bus, I don't think I would have survived without them. But that is it for this week of the readathon. I think we're about to get the new Significator challenge for next week soon. So I will pull that and pull some new challenges in a new vlog, and maybe I'll see you there. But if not, I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you have been reading. If you've been doing any challenges for the tarot readathon, I'd love to know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope I get to talk to you soon. Bye!